Alright, so I haven't made a video in a while, but I just redid this picture. This mat inside of here, this used to be gold with like a weird accent of mauve in different sections. I took the backing off of the picture. I took the matting out. I had to separate this matting from this matting. There's two mattings here, and then the picture. I took a real sharp knife to separate it, and it kind of ended up like a huge mess. I actually had to use some tape to kind of form things back together because there was parts of it that were falling apart. But I took it out to the garage. I had some plastic down on some tables, and I was able to paint this and then use a sponge, and I just smudged it all around, which you can kind of see, but it ended up looking very nice. Put it all back together once it dried. I had to become an expert of taking it apart and putting it back together because there was little tiny flakes of white cardboard, I guess, from the two sections that kept getting in between things. But it turned out very nice indeed. I also did another picture. I'll show you. This one's in the hallway. This right here. This frame was like a green color, kind of like this color, and then this matting was a light seafoam green, kind of like that. Kind of matches, you know, this right here. My wife cross-stitched this years ago, but I put it together, taking this out. I had to cut it loose, spray it a different color, and then this right here actually comes apart in 4 separate sides. I should have filmed some of this as I went, but I didn't. It actually has these metal brackets in the back that hold each corner together, and they were kind of a pickle to figure out. Spray painting the thing wasn't hard. I had a special kind of spray paint that gives it this like neat antique-y look. But the problem is that it's so cold outside, I couldn't let it dry outside. I had to figure out how to bring it in, and every time I would accidentally touch it, my stupid fingerprint would get on it, and I'd have to respray it. So it actually has about 10 layers of paint on it now. I had originally sanded down that green and then sprayed on this stuff, and it would have been fine if I'd have just left it alone and let it dry. But I did bring it inside at some point. I had some metal chisels that I had it leaning on. I just separated these out, had them bridged across 1, 2, 3, 4, and I carried them in here and sat them inside. I figured with it being warmer, it would dry faster, and it did. So anywho, now that's done, and that's done. Now I got one more picture to do, and I have to sort of have to problem solve how to do it. So I still may end up taking this apart because I can see my finger smudges on the glass. I'm gonna have to take that apart again. Yay, looking forward to that. Whee. Anyway, there you go. I was wrong, the finger smudges were on the outside. I was able just to take a nice cloth and wipe it down. But anywho, I think that turned out much better. All right, thanks for watching. All right, so over here, I had put some wood conditioner down and tried out 2 different colors. This reddish looking one here, this is that decking color. This darker one is more of an espresso, I think is the name of it, from Minwax Wood Finish. Now this is different wood. This plyboard here I think is made out of pine. I'm not sure what this frame is made out of, but it came with a grayish stain on it. So it doesn't exactly look the same. I'm sure somebody's looking at this going, oh, that's so-and-so wood. Well, okay, good for you. Glad you know that kind of crap. Anyway, that reddish looking stain on here actually looks brown, and it looks like a pretty color brown. So I'm gonna let this dry in the garage, and then I'm gonna pull off the plastic and the tape, and we'll see what we got. It should be pretty good. I got this frame as well. This one's plastic, and I need to get something to spray it with. My wife wants it, again, like a brown. So I'm thinking could probably go to the store and find like a Rustoleum of some kind that'll paint on plastic. One of those primer and paint deals in one kind of combo deals. But yeah, so there's that and that, and then I think the next project is going to be the fireplace. We're going to refinish the fireplace, so there'll be videos with that, so stay tuned.